Yes, my friends, that is snow. Portland, Oregon, and this time of year, March 14th, that's pretty uncommon. It's pretty tepid around here, and usually don't get, well, a lot of times we don't get snow at all in the winter, and then occasionally we'll have something blow through, but not usually this late in the year. So this will most likely all be gone by 12 o'clock, but it's a bit of an event. All right, so I'll get started on a Oliver video. Okay, this is a situation I've had a few times, and some of you might have had the same thing. You've got your Oliver done, it's working, you put in a new ribbon, a cotton one like everybody says on all the little posts and things, and you're typing along, and faster than a sneeze through a screen door, you got a hole in your ribbon. So you've got a couple choices, a couple things to consider if you're going to type on it quite a bit. I really like these blue platens, and whenever possible I like to save them. But if you're going to be typing quite a bit on your machine, you might want to consider having somebody redo your platen. I know JJ Short does it, and a few of the posts out there on the Facebook posts, they were talking about a couple other companies that can do that too. So do a little bit of research, find somebody that's close to you that can do a good job, and maybe have that redone. The second thing to consider, and most of you are already doing that, is take two pieces of paper. And a lot of times when I'm doing a type sample, you can see what I've been doing here. I'll just fold that paper over so there's two plies in there, and I'll put it in, and I'll do whatever adjustments or typing I need to do. And that works pretty well. But sometimes both of those don't quite keep the type slug from going through the ribbon. And one of the things that the Oliver was very famous for is being able to manifold. And I'm not super clear on the concept of manifolding, but I believe what it is that onion skin paper, that real thin paper. So what they would do is they would take probably 5, 6, 7, up to 10 sheets of that thin paper, and in between each one they'd put carbon paper. So then they'd put that whole stack in here and type, and then you would get up to 10 copies. And then Oliver, like I said, was real famous for being able to manifold more than all the other machines that had so much downforce on these keys. Well, as they get older, that's kind of a bad thing because they'll go right through the ribbon. Of course, when you're manifolding, you move the ribbon out of the way so you don't use it because you'd go right through it. What I found after looking quite a bit is there's a mechanism under the machine where you can adjust downforce a little bit. You get a little bit softer hit on it, and I can show you that. I'll flip the machine over and start the camera up. Side of the machine, you'll see this piece towards the back. And this is the part I was talking about, which is the adjustment for the type bar hitting the platen to decrease the force. And what that is this piece right here. I took it apart a little bit so I could show you. It's just a flat spring with a fulcrum in the middle. And then you have two adjuster screws. You tighten this one, and of course you increase the tension on this spring, and that can help. And if that doesn't work, you can lengthen this so the spring engages the universal bar a little sooner. And that's pretty much all it is. If you have this spring up too high, what it'll do is it'll change your relationship on some of the mechanisms, and you might have to readjust your ribbon vibrator so it works properly, and the escapement works right. But that's the I guess a secret to hopefully not having your ribbon get holes in it. I hope this video helps you with your ribbon problems. Again, replacing the platen is probably the best thing to do, but it's kind of expensive. So this is a nice option if you're not going to use the machine a whole lot, and it's more of a decoration and type every once in a while machine. So anyway, good luck, and thanks again for watching.